Welcome to the training module for the Zoll 330 multifunction aspirator. Please read the Zoll operator's guide prior to using the aspirator. All warnings and cautions are described in the guide. The Zoll 330 multifunction aspirator is a self-contained suction device designed for removing debris from a patient's airway or respiratory system, secretions, blood, vomitus, surgical fluids, tissue, including bone, bodily fluids, and infectious materials during surgery. Programmable intermittent gastrointestinal and abdominal drainage can also be performed with the device. It is suitable for use in pre-hospital, hospital, mass casualty, and transport environments, including aeromedical. The aspirator is only for use by or on the order of a physician. This aspirator provides adjustable vacuum up to 550 millimeters of mercury and is a completely self-contained suction source, including vacuum pump and controls. Its small size and light weight facilitates transport, deployment, and storage. We have separated the content of the device into the following topics: the front interface, startup, visual indicators, procedural screens, alarms, and power supply. Please review all topics. A check mark will appear to the left of the topic title to indicate the information has been reviewed. When all modules are completed, select the Next button. In this front interface section, you will learn about the controls on the front of the aspirator. The aspirator offers various controls and indicators to facilitate ease of use and visibility in all operating environments. The power switch is used to turn the device on and off. The main menu button provides access to the main menu and special functions. Cancel is indicated with a red X and can be used to mute certain alarms or exits a menu. The dial highlights a menu option or value so that a highlighted option can be adjusted. The parameter buttons are pressed to adjust vacuum level settings. The Accept Confirm button is indicated with a green check mark. It confirms selections from a menu or setting option. The Standby button provides a mechanism to enable or disable standby mode. In this startup section, you will learn about what occurs when the aspirator is first turned on. At startup, the unit automatically performs a self-check that includes a check for pre-existing alarm conditions. Following startup, the presence of alarm conditions is checked continuously. When the 330 aspirator initializes, the Start menu is displayed, allowing the user to choose between Adult, Pediatric, Custom, or the last settings. Here is a chart that further explains the Start menu options. In this Visual Indicators section, you will learn about the visual indicator icons and labels that are featured on the aspirator screen. The 330 contains various controls and indicators that are placed to facilitate ease of use and visibility in all operating environments. A liquid crystal display, LCD, provides continuous display of control settings, operating conditions, power, and alarm status information. All parameter buttons have corresponding parameter windows. Settings may be adjusted depending upon the selected mode of operation. Select each number to view the steps for adjusting a parameter window setting. Pressing the Main Menu button provides access to device settings that affect how the aspirator generally operates. To help simulate this process, select the area on the aspirator that matches each step. Use the dial to scroll to the desired menu option. Press the Accept Confirm button to access the range of variables. Turn the dial to the desired variable and press the Accept Confirm button to accept the variable. Each operation procedure has a parameter window for the operator to set the target vacuum level using the touch, turn, and confirm process. The 330 aspirator operates in two modes, continuous or intermittent. In continuous mode, the procedure options are surgical, pharyngeal, tracheal, and CAS. Intermittent mode provides the ability to select the on and off timing. To assist in recognizing parameters that are selected and those that are not, the selected parameter window will be indicated by inverse text box coloring. Vacuum bar graph and vacuum level measurement provide a continuous display of airway vacuum. Its absolute range is from 0 to 600 millimeters of mercury. This external power icon indicates the presence of external power. When no external power is sensed, a diagonal line will display over the icon. When an external power low or external power fail disconnect alarm occurs, the icon flashes off-on. The battery icon indicates the presence of a functional battery. The battery icon appears in outline form and is filled with vertical rows of lines indicating its current capacity. The icon will flash off-on when a battery power low alarm occurs. In this Procedural Screens section, you will learn about the continuous and intermittent aspiration procedures. The surgical procedure includes using the device as a source of high flow and high vacuum pressure to remove fluid, secretions, or debris from cavities, wounds, or other surgical sites, with a range between 20 to 550 millimeters of mercury. The pharyngeal procedure provides the appropriate range to remove secretions of the upper airway, such as the mouth and throat, with a range between 60 to 400 millimeters of mercury. The tracheal procedure provides the appropriate range for the use of the device to clear the pulmonary passage, which is between 60 to 220 millimeters of mercury. The continuous aspiration of subglottic secretions, CAS, procedure uses low level of vacuum applied with a special endotracheal tube, ET tube. The vacuum removes the secretions that collect above the cuff of the ET tube that are known to increase the risk of ventilator-associated pneumonia, VAP. CAS can be set from 10 to 40 millimeters of mercury. The 330 is equipped with SmartFlow. SmartFlow is a unique feature that reduces the noise and power consumption when the device is not actively aspirating fluid or debris. SmartFlow is available only when the aspirator is operating in continuous mode. SmartFlow automatically detects when the suction is applied and quickly increases the pump speed to achieve the set vacuum level. The 330 can determine resistance of the catheter tubing and collection canister to accommodate various types of accessories. Smart Flow can be turned off or on in the Smart Flow parameter window simply by touching the Smart Flow parameter button, turning the dial, and pressing the Accept Confirm button. When turning Smart Flow on, it is important to calibrate the accessory being used with the Smart Flow. Smart Flow is not available when the vacuum pressure is less than 50 millimeters of mercury. To ensure that the Smart Flow feature works properly for your application and accessory package, Smart Flow needs calibration. During calibration, the aspirator should be in the continuous mode operational state. To calibrate, connect all accessories that will be used in the application of therapy. Next, press the Smart Flow Cal parameter button. A pop-up message will display with instructions. When ready, press the Accept Confirm button. The aspirator will run through a quick automated procedure while indicating that the procedure is in process with a pop-up message. When the calibration is complete, the pop-up message will clear from the display and the device will be ready for suction. The intermittent suction procedure is used for gastrointestinal suctioning with a vacuum range of 10 to 200 millimeters of mercury. Time on and time off are both adjustable from 5 to 40 seconds. In this alarm section, you will learn about the alarms on the aspirator and Smart Help. Alarm priorities define the status of the device and the ability of it to provide suction. The LED displays green, yellow, or red lighting to help the provider know if there is an alarm present. The green LED indicates the patient and aspirator are operating within set parameters. The yellow LED indicates a low priority alarm. The patient and aspirator are functioning within set parameters. However, there is information that the operator must be made aware of. The red LED indicates both medium and high priority alarms. The patient and/or aspirator are not performing as intended, and immediate attention is required. Smart Help is a unique feature that supports understanding of the active alarm or alarms. Smart Help provides the alarm name, instructions, service code, alarm icons, and priority icons. The alarm icon is bell-shaped. When multiple alarms are active, the number of bells corresponds to the number of alarms. The aspirator prioritizes the alarms based on the most immediate risk to the patient. The solid alarm bell indicates the displayed alarm in the Alarm Message Center. To view each active alarm, turn the dial to scroll through all active alarms. Each alarm has a 4-digit number associated with it, which helps the operator communicate with technical assistance or biomedical technician support. A high-priority alarm service code begins with a 1. A medium-priority alarm service code begins with a 2, and a low-priority alarm service code begins with a 3. The alarm priority icon displays if there is an active alarm. The priority of the alarm is indicated by the interior of the triangle. No exclamation point represents a low priority alarm. 1 exclamation point represents a medium priority alarm, and 2 exclamation points represent a high priority alarm. Preemptive mute is a means to prevent excessive noise in the patient care environment. When there is no active alarm, pressing the Mute Cancel button preemptively mutes a medium priority alarm for 30 seconds. This enables you to prevent the audible alarm. When the alarm is triggered, the AMC displays the alarm and the LED is red, but there is no audible alarm. To enter silent dark mode, before turning on, press and hold the standby button and the main menu button at the same time. Turn power on. In the message center, confirm silent dark mode. Then press the Accept Confirm button. Please note, during silent dark mode, user has no audio or visual alarms and must use night vision goggles. In this power supply section, you will learn about connecting and disconnecting power to the aspirator. Open the power supply port cover on the aspirator. To insert the power cord, locate the arrow triangle on the power cable and align it with the arrow triangle on the external power input on the top of the aspirator control panel. Firmly insert the power cable into the connection port with the triangles aligned. Give a firm tug to assure the power supply plug has been connected correctly and is locked into place. To disconnect, firmly grasp the plug base and pull up. This releases the safety latches, allowing cable removal. Do not twist the power cable connection plug. Failure to do so may damage the power connection plug and prevent it from functioning. With the power supply cord plugged into external power, the battery is charging. This is indicated on the user interface in the icon area of the aspirator screen. You have completed the training module for the Zoll 330 multifunction aspirator. You can review the content at any time. To exit, click the Next button.